Well, I want to say, first of all, the amount that you guys have made us feel welcome here, it's the maximum amount. It's recently come to my attention via my parents, because those are the only people that actually are brave enough to see articles about me on the internet. But then they'll tell me about some of the cool ones, and they'll be like, hey, did you know they changed Santa Clara to Swiftie Clara? They made you the mayor. So sick. I was like, what do you think I can do with that? And my dad was like, absolutely nothing. You can do nothing with that. But it's really cool, and it's really nice of your city to do that. Very, very cute. And it's certainly wonderful, because I have missed you so much. I haven't seen you guys in like 5 years in this capacity. And you know, we couldn't tour for a long time, and I had kind of gotten in the habit in my life, since I was a 12-year-old, of writing songs. Like, this was my process of living my life, right? I write a song about something very intense that I felt, and then I show it to you, and then I'm like, did you guys ever feel that way too, or is it just me alone that's ever felt this way? Right? By either doing that or learning the words to the song and singing them back to me in a concert, then I realized, oh, you might have felt that way too, therefore it wasn't just me, therefore I'm not the only one who's ever felt this way. Does that make sense? That makes me feel better? So, well, I find myself not getting to have these live experiences with you where we're all singing and dancing together and all acknowledging each other's trauma in a stadium. And I just was thinking, how do I keep this connection going, because it's such an integral part of my life. And so I just decided I am going to make as many albums and release them as humanly possible. So that's what I did. And then and in the past, I'd always done a tour where I'd make an album, I'd make like the Fearless album, then we do the Fearless tour, and then we make the Speak Now album, we do the Speak Now tour, you know, like I would put out an album, and then I would do a tour called that album's name. And so, people would come up to me in this time, in the last 5 years or so, and they'd be like, so what are you gonna do? Just like do like a tour with all of these albums, and it'll be just like a 3-hour-long show? Actually, yes, that is exactly what we're doing. It's called the Willow Show.
Settled, and Taylor Swift has moved on to her next concert venue. But as NBC Bay Area's Marianne Favre reports, South Bay businesses are still basking in the glow of pumped-up profits.
Taylor Swift may have belted out her hit Cruel Summer during her weekend concerts at Levi Stadium, but the aftermath of her 2 performances has been anything but cruel for local businesses. Even though T Villa is located miles from Levi Stadium, plenty of Swifties lined up for sips of boba tea.
Over the weekend of the Taylor Swift concert, it actually bumped it up 50 to 75% in sales. We had customers in and out. We were busy, up on our feet all day.
Here at Middle Eastern restaurant Shawarmaji on the Alameda in Santa Clara, the owner says business was up 30% Saturday, and they were so busy they completely sold out of food. Closer to Levi Stadium, most restaurants told us they saw a big spike in customers. At Fremont Kebab, employees say they were packed. Restaurants weren't the only ones that benefited from Taylor Swift coming to town. Hotels saw a big boost too. Here at the Driftwood Hotel in Santa Clara, they nearly sold out Friday. They sold out on Saturday, and the owner tells me that this was the best weekend he's seen in 8 months. And that was after the hotel raised rates 12% because of high demand. Not only that, the hotel experienced a concert afterglow effect.
80% of those people, they extended their nights too for 1 or 2 days more.
This Marriott also sold out.
We love Taylor Swift!
Some economists say Swift's Eras Tour has generated more than $4 billion in spending across the which is why there is no bad blood. Tonight, many businesses are singing Taylor Swift's praises and hoping she won't wait another 5 years to return to the South Bay. In Santa Clara, Marianne Favreau, NBC Bay Area News.
Making a big difference.
Yeah, Second Harvest of Silicon Valley announced last Friday that the artist donated enough money to help hundreds of thousands of people in Santa Clara and San Mateo counties. KRON 4's Justin Campbell joins us now live from the food bank. Boy, that's something.
Hey, that's right, Vicky. Second Harvest, I spoke to them today. They say they won't disclose exactly how much money Taylor Swift donated, but they say there's been a Swiftie effect of incoming donations.
When we got the call from her team, our team was like super excited to get this call from Taylor that she was going to support our work.
Shabana Gooby with Second Harvest of Silicon Valley still excited about what happened on Friday, the first of Taylor Swift's 2-show run at Levi's, and since then, she says the food bank has seen a 43% increase in one-time donations.
Definitely, we think some of it is because of the visibility. This is not like a very busy donation time of year for us, so just seeing that uptick is like very exciting for us. We get a lot of donations usually during the holiday time.
The food bank shared on its social media that Swift's generous give will help them feed an average of 500,000 people every month in Santa Clara and San Mateo counties. Gooby adds the pop star did not put any restrictions on how Second Harvest can use her donation.
We can use it for what we need, and we are using the funds to get food to our community. So 95 cents of every dollar goes to programs. We are able to provide enough food for 2 healthy meals with every dollar that's donated.
Now, the Taylor Swift's Eras Tour brought a huge economic impact here to the South Bay, boosting restaurants along with hotels in the area. VTA also reporting a record number of riders to and from her concerts. Reporting here in Santa Clara, Justin Campbell, KRON 4.
This one has to do with the one and only Taylor Swift, who was in Santa Clara last weekend for 2 performances. But now she's in the spotlight for supporting a local nonprofit. Second Harvest thanked the singer on their social media pages for her generosity and for using her platform for good. The food bank says this will help their efforts to nourish an average of about 500,000 people every month in Santa Clara and San Mateo counties. And if that's not generous enough, Swift reportedly gave $100,000 bonuses to her tour.
It's the end of an era. Taylor Swift wrapping up the U.S. leg of her Eras Tour with a bang.
All the trucks are pulling in.
Treating her staff in style, surprising each of the 50-plus truck drivers on her tour with bonus checks for $100,000.
Father was the one that actually presented the checks to our drivers, and he presented handwritten letters from Taylor. It's incredible that they would take that time and what it means to our staff to be recognized.
He says Swift also gave bonus checks to her band members, dancers, and technical crew. People reporting the gifts in total exceeded $55 million. The superstar also extending her generosity to local food banks along her tour. While performing in Northern California last weekend, she made a sizable donation to Second Harvest Food Bank.
Having somebody like Taylor reach out and inspire others with her gift is just such a breath of fresh air.
The force that is Taylor Swift, now roaring into LA for 6 sold-out shows. The city rolling out the red carpet, hoping to eliminate any gridlock by promoting public transportation. And LA's metro workers are ready for it. as fans prep their bejeweled outfits.
It's basically like Halloween, but better because everyone is dressed as Taylor Swift.
The impact of Taylor's tour has been literally earth-shaking. Swifties in Seattle recording seismic activity equivalent to a 2.3 magnitude earthquake. With about 500,000 fans expected to flood into SoFi Stadium, another Swiftquake could be on the horizon.
So after LA, Taylor heads to Mexico later this month to begin her international tour. Then it's on to Asia, Australia, and Europe through 2024, a total of 131 shows as the schedule stands now. And guys, let's put that into context.
Okay.
Bloomberg reports she sells $13 million worth of tickets per show.
Wow.
So she could be a billionaire by the time this tour's over.
Well, she's working for it, man. She's out there playing. It's like 3+ hours every night.
Yes. And she's giving so much of it away.
That's really cool.
Shaking Mother Earth. Yeah, shaking Mother Earth. That too.
Knocked us off our axis.
Kaylee.
Sweet thing for her to do, though.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I got to get back to LA to check out the show.
I know. For pushing on us.